Good afternoon, everybody. Ooh, it's a hot day today. I've been needing to do some yard work for a while now. I've been having this one little area over here where you see where those rocks are at. I've been needing to clear that area for a while and pick up all these little weeds and stuff. But I could just never find the time, or I just don't never feel like it. So, even though I don't feel like it, I said I'm gonna do it today. First, drinking this right here. I remember a few years ago, I said about uh, probably back in 2006, 5. I used to work with this one woman, and I really liked her. She was real cool, and she was gone for a while out on maternity leave. So she finally came back on maternity leave. I'm so happy to see her. She's showing me pictures of her little son, and I noticed that she was drinking one of these, and I was like, "What is that?" And then she told me, she said, "Well, I suffered from chronic yeast infections ever since I was a teenager, and one day, um, I don't know, she said it was her husband's mom or some Hispanic lady told her to drink this, and she told me ever since she was started drinking this, that she never had another yeast infection, and she said she suffered from it bad, where she was always on antibiotics, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So ever since she told me that, I just always buy them. You get them from the 99-cent store, you can get them from the Spanish store. Mm. And they taste pretty good. They're like some little probiotics. This one is like strawberry flavor. Mm. Okay. Oh, it's hot out here. I need to put on my hat, but it's too hot for a hat. So I'm gonna put on my natural sunscreen. I got me a little piece of aloe vera. Ooh, and it's hot too. Ooh, 'cause this plant was just picked. Just picked this plant. Uh, mhm. Okay. Your little vitamin E right here. Ooh, just a little breeze just now. See that? That was a breeze. This is a vitamin E capsule. You know, vitamin E is so good for your skin. I remember one day, I this girl scratched my face. Ugh, where the white meat was showing. The white meat was showing up under my eyes, and I popped open a capsule of vitamin E for like 2 months. Yeah, for like 2 months. And my skin came back, and it wasn't no scar. I thought that girl was gonna leave a scar on my face. She kept staring at me too. At work, that's the thing where I used to work at. Ooh, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, cause out of nowhere, sometimes you get attacked for no reason. You know, you ain't did nothing. You think you're doing everything right, and the day is going good, and all of a sudden, oh, I'm not gonna get started with this. so many spiders out here. Spider webs. Woo. Mhm. I need my gloves. I wonder what's causing that noise in that trash can. I ain't even finna look in there. Oh, I'm scared. I just heard the rocks like. Y'all hear it? Oh, yeah, yeah. So hot. Okay. I gotta pick up the little grass in the weed areas. I have a little baby shovel. Oh, shit. Okay. Ooh, at least I gave me time to look at my little compost here. I was wondering what it would look like. There ain't no animals in there. Actually, this is still break down some more. I still see like whole pieces of onions up in here. did this like 2 weeks ago. Like 2 weeks ago. And it came, but because back here gets watered from me watering the plants and everything, and little amounts of water get in this area, I got to come and clean it up. I got to come back. I guess this is like our minds, huh? You know them bad thoughts that come in our minds? We got to go back and we got to clean it up. God's word. Pull out the weeds. Pull out the weeds. Woo. Pull out the weeds. I'm almost hard to get up too. I feel like something's wrong with my leg. Just part of my breath. Yeah. You know what's one of my favorite scriptures? Jeremiah 29:11. It says, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans for a future, plans for a hope." Like that. We'll look it up. God has a plan for our future. He got a plan for our future. Even though it may look bleaky today, because sometimes life has a way of taking shit back from you. Yeah. Just take it back. Just take it back for you're like, dang, why you take it back? Woo, getting these little corners right here. I'm so glad I got this little bitty tiny shovel, because if you got like grass or weed growing against cement area, or like in a little rocky area, because the soil up here is so rocky, like clay. That's really nasty. Ooh. Oh, it's so hot out here. But I'm glad I'm finally out here doing this stuff, though. Finally, just give me something to do. I need to come outside and exercise anyway. I've been watching a whole lot of YouTube videos with like older women. I love women. I love women since I was a little girl. I'm so glad I'm a grown woman in this day and age, because I would have swore to God, I was not supposed to swear to God, but I would have swore I was a virgin, because I love women. But you know what? I just love the femininity of women. I love the beauty of women. I love how we smell. I love how we dress. I love how we take care of ourselves. I like how we sashay around. I love how we swing with our purse on our shoulder. I love it when we have on a brand new pair of shoes. I love it how we are when we just first get our hair done. I love it when we are when we get married. I love it when we're new moms and I just love everything, you know. And there's so many different things about different women that I love, and I just have so many women that I follow. A lot of them are older women though. Always loved older people. Always been drawn to older people since I was young. But I follow these older women. They're like in their 70s and 80s, and they all work out and they eat healthy and they look good. You know, they look real good. There's even a couple of young girls that I follow. I'm just proud of their discipline and how they living and what they doing. So I watch them for inspiration. You know? So, yeah. But I love women though. But I don't want to have no relationship with them like that. I just love them. I just love her. I just love her. Love her. Yeah. I was trying to find where I could draw something from. You know? I remember one time that was my prayer. That was my prayer when I was in my 20s. I remember I was like 27, 26. And I just prayed to the Lord. I said, Lord, could you send me some friends that can teach me something? Because I need some friends that could encourage me. I'm tired of not, I'm tired of doing the same thing. I'm tired of being around the same people doing the same thing. We ain't doing nothing but just smoking weed and hanging out and partying and drinking. I was like, I want to just keep on doing this, you know, and then just going out. And we really couldn't even go nowhere, because if we did go somewhere, I always had to wait till like the 1st or the 15th, because my friends, they didn't have no money back then, you know. Sure, they was broke, and so I used to work, and so, um, you know, I wanted some different kind of friends, you know. I wanted some friends that could teach me about credit score, teach me, just teach me something, you know? And I did. And the Lord blessed me with a good job. And yeah, I was able to meet people from all different backgrounds. I was able to get Hispanic friends. I was able to get, you know, white friends, Filipino friends, black friends, African friends, you know, women that was like doing something, you know? And I was so happy to like being in that environment and whew, you know, that's when I got my first bank account. I remember I used to catch the bus to work, get my check, and one day this woman, rested in peace, she saw me at work the next day. She was like, why are you always catching us the bus up here on payday? And I was like, to get my check. She was like, won't you get direct deposit? And I'm like, what's direct deposit? She's like, I'm going to take you to the bank. Excuse me. Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. Ooh, that was nasty. So she took me to the bank. She took me to the bank, and and that's how I was learned how about a bank account. That's how I was introduced on how to open up an account. So you see, we can learn from each other. You don't know the smallest little thing. You probably think like, oh, that ain't nothing. But you know what? I didn't know how to do that. If nobody didn't show me that, there ain't something that they teach you at school. So don't take little things like that for granted. Somebody may need to, you don't know what they may need. They seem so small to you, but it's such a big deal to them, and they need help doing it. They need help. They need help. Sometimes people need you to hold their hands to help them do something. And I guess sometimes those people that need somebody to hold their hands to do something, they gotta ask. You gotta ask somebody. Yeah. Or when help is, yeah. You gotta ask somebody sometimes. Can you please help me do this? I remember my little sister got her house. Ooh-wee. I was like, my sister is 27 years old and she got a house. And I'm 30. I don't have one. I'm like, dang, how she did that? Oh, and I was going to be jealous, but I said, no, don't be jealous, Marcella. Just ask your sister. So I said, sister, can you show me how you get your house, how you got your house? And she said, sure. She gave me this book by Carlton Sheets. Back in the days, and I studied that book. But she helped me. And she showed me the steps on how she got a house. You just gotta ask. You just gotta ask. Yeah. Believe it or not, people want to share information. Yeah. How do you do that? What do I do with the broom? Did y'all see it? Oh, okay. Okay, I got that little part up. Woo. So watch, this gonna come right back. It's gonna come right back in 2 weeks. So this is like our mind. You got to tend to it. Tend to the garden. Tend to your garden. Tend to your thoughts. Because sometimes, a lot of times our thoughts is all mixed up and our thoughts is wrong. We have some stinking thinking. We have some bad way of thinking. So, we got strongholds in our mind. You know? Things from the past in our mind. Yeah. Some people can't let go of the past. Or strongholds in their mind. This is the past. These are strongholds in the mind. These is bad thoughts. Bad thoughts. You gotta get rid of them bad thoughts. You gotta get rid of the negativity. You know that scripture that says, put on the armor, put on the whole armor of God. The armor. Armor yourself against your thinking. You know? Put on the whole armor. Part of the armor though, yeah, they did say the helmet. Ooh, a little bit. I ain't gonna be able to sit on this bar. Next time I get off of it, I better put it in the shade. It's so hot. Ooh. I remember when I was a little girl, I used to love to sit on hot cars. Remember? Like if in the summertime, sit on hot cars. Ooh. What about that part in the swimming pool where the pipe come out? Let me stop. Ooh. Hot. I think I'm gonna take a break. Ooh, I don't want to stop though. Maybe just, I don't want to do a good job. I don't want to rush. Ooh, how many of y'all like music? I love music. Love music. I like love songs. I like stuff I could sing to. My sister Paulette always said, how you show your age by the music you listen to? I like the 90s. You listen to that sad stuff. I love you. You feel the space way too. It's so peaceful out here. If you ever want to find an activity that's peaceful, yep, a lot of the people too that I watch that's like in their hundreds and 90s, a lot of them just do like gardening. They walk every day. They go dancing. They go to social clubs. They socialize. Things we gotta do as we get older is we gotta stay active and we gotta exercise. So you gotta find some type of activity. You gotta find an activity that you enjoy doing, and sometimes, and you know what? You gotta enjoy. Maybe you're gonna have to enjoy being alone. You know? Sometimes life don't turn out like how you think it, how you set it up, how you plan it, how you think that it should be. That's the other thing. Learn how to be alone. Learn how to be like. Learn how to enjoy your own company. time I think that I'm done, I say, okay, I just got this in it. Okay, I'm almost finished. I'm so proud of myself. I thought I just heard something. I did see a lizard back here the other day. There's a couple of black widows back here. I don't know if I should kill them or not. I don't know what their purpose is. Oh, I made them for a reason, though. You know what? This gonna be it for today. Right here. For this week. Whew. Dang. Ooh, you know how you just can't stop, dang. I'm gonna give myself a good treat after this. They got this good wine at the liquor store. Oh, and it's strong too. I'm gonna show y'all the bottle. It's like 20% alcohol. Ooh. This room. I'm gonna have to spray this area right here. Gosh. Woo. That's gonna have to work for now. My yard work for today. I'll do some more another day. Ooh, that's it. That's it. Thank you guys. Till next time. Come back.